He can fight, yeah. For boxers his level, yes.
Meaning what? Not your level?
I do not believe so. No, not at all.
Mike Tyson attacked Jake Paul after Paul spread rumors about their November 15th fight being rigged and claimed Tyson needed money to step into the ring.
I've always been in the gym training. I'm boxing professional fighters. Activity is great. I had 15 fights in 1 year when I was younger, and I think activity is great, but I'm prepared.
When it was announced that 57-year-old Mike Tyson would fight 27-year-old Jake Paul, the internet was skeptical. Was it a legit fight or just a bizarre midlife crisis? Critics called it a circus before the match even began. Tyson, a legend, faced Jake Paul, a social media star turned boxer. The fight seemed mismatched, especially after Paul claimed Tyson needed the payday. Fans were outraged, as Tyson has built a successful cannabis empire and likely has more money than Paul.
Tyson is getting back in the ring. He's 58 years old. He's facing off against YouTuber turned boxer, 27-year-old Jake.
Just as the fight hype was fading, a leaked script emerged detailing the fight round by round. It outlined how the fight would unfold. Tyson starts strong with his iconic bob and weave. Jake survives, and by round 5, Tyson falls after a right hook. Fans were shocked by how close the script was to reality, with Tyson looking slower and Jake more precise. Even the cut above Tyson's eye match. The fight started feeling more like a scripted spectacle than a real boxing match.
There is an alleged script leak. This has not been confirmed. Take it with a grain of salt. No one knows if this is real.
Tyson remained oddly silent, with no public outburst or denial, leading many to wonder if he was figuring out who leaked the script. Jake, however, couldn't stay quiet. On his podcast, he casually claimed he eased off during the fight to avoid hurting Tyson, calling him the real threat. This sparked a huge reaction. Was Jake admitting the fight was staged, or was he clueless about revealing a career-entering secret? The fight quickly became legendary for all the wrong reasons, with fans questioning and reimagining the entire storyline.
That love Mike, and despite what he said in that interview with the girl about the legacy, we love him and his legacy.
Mike Tyson's patience snapped after weeks of rigging accusations in the leaked fight script. In an interview with Fox Sports Radio, Tyson fiercely denied the rumors, declaring the fight was real. He practically growled his response, daring anyone to question whether getting hit 78 times was part of a conspiracy. Tyson wasn't just dismissing the allegations, he was furious. His point was clear: you don't fake waking up the next day feeling like you've been run over by a cement truck.
Exactly. I started to matter of fact. Thank you. I started Jake Paul off.
Tyson's real fury wasn't just about the physical pain. It was about the damage to his legacy. The rigging rumors were a slap in the face, casting doubt on his legendary status. Behind the scenes, whispers grew louder, with rumors of a non-disclosure agreement, quote, NDA, that could have legally barred anyone from revealing the fight. Wasn't authentic, but Jake Paul couldn't resist. On his podcast, he claimed he eased off during the fight, adding that it was a very undisclosed and athletic endeavor. Sources suggested Tyson was ready to go after Jake. Legally, Tyson's anger wasn't just about the fight. It was about protecting the brand he had spent decades building, which Jake was now tarnishing for content.
My life is a legacy. Legacy to me means ego. Who the cares about my legacy? I'm gonna be dead soon one day. But he's not gonna.
Tyson statistically underperformed, with Jake Paul landing 78 punches compared to Tyson's 18. On paper, it looked like a boxing masterclass. But this was Mike Tyson, a legend who could knock out opponents with fewer punches. Watching him struggle to land clean shots felt like watching Superman lose to SpongeBob. Yet ringside footage showed brutal, real hits. Tyson didn't seem like someone playing a scripted role. It looked like a man trying to relive past glory while his body struggled. His signature moves appeared sluggish, and even Tyson admitted to blanking out mid-fight. Was it age, exhaustion, or something else? Whatever it was, his performance only fueled the conspiracy theories, even if the real reason was simply the undeniable march of time.
Welcome back to the Pain Game. Today we're going to talk Darren Till versus Tommy Fury / John Fury, of course. But first, some more important and quite serious news in the combat sports world. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, it's come out now. It was rigged. I can't believe it. You know, you have to question the validity of boxing these days when you can't trust two professionals to get in the ring and do their best against each other. And instead you find out Mike Tyson pulling his punches, not trying to hurt Jake Paul. Absolute disgrace. I thought better of them. You know, I really did. I thought that Mike Tyson especially, Iron Mike, he was just going to go in there and knock Jake clean out. But here he is, not trying. I'm so disappointed in him. But you don't need to take it from...
Then came the aggression factor. Ringside analysts noticed that Jake Paul wasn't holding back. He was landing sharp combinations, even cutting Tyson above the eye. It looked like Jake was no longer playing the entertainer. He was fighting like a man desperate for legitimacy. What fueled this? Money. Jake Paul, never one to miss a chance to stir the pot, claimed that Tyson needed the fight to keep his bank account from going empty. Then came the juicy pay-per-view debate. Industry insiders whispered that both fighters earned hefty seven-figure paydays. But did Tyson feel shortchanged? If Jake earned more due to his internet fame, it might have stung Tyson's pride. After decades building a legendary career, being out-earned by a YouTuber known for pranking strangers must have hurt. The real question was whether Tyson's return to the ring was a strategic move or a desperate attempt at glory. Some say he wanted one last taste of the spotlight, while others believe he was just proving he could still fight at 57. Stepping into the ring with Jake Paul was risky, like a retired lion challenging a loudmouth hyena. Tyson might have thought it was an easy payday, but he underestimated how far Jake would go for clout. Social media wasn't kind either. Fans roasted Jake for disrespecting Tyson, accusing him of milking the fight for publicity. Alleged memes, think pieces, and angry tweets flew like punches in a street brawl. In the court of public opinion, Jake wasn't just the villain. He was the final boss of boxing trolls.
Reason and one reason only, and that is the money. He's getting paid so much money to do this, so that tells me he's getting bored. So again, it is sad that someone like Mike Tyson...
Rumor has it that Tyson didn't just walk away from the fight. He stormed off, leaving a trail of blistering words aimed directly at Jake Paul. Insider sources claim Tyson told Jake to stop ruining his legacy and keep his name out of his mouth. Classic Tyson. Sharp, direct, and ready to fight back. There's even speculation that Tyson's team is considering legal action for potential contract violations. If Jake hinted at fight fixing on his podcast, he might have broken the cardinal rule of celebrity boxing: don't talk about the script. Tyson's lawyers are reportedly keeping a close eye on Jake, ready to act if he keeps running his mouth. This chaos raises bigger questions about the future of boxing. Has the sport crossed a line where hype and headlines matter more than skill and legacy? Can boxing survive when fights seem more scripted than real? And how long before fans stop tuning in, tired of questioning if they're watching a true contest or just another pay-per-view soap opera? The ring, once a place for legends, is starting to feel more like just another stage.